Greetings of the day, students. Welcome back to online classes. The previous class we had a discussion on the collectors. It's our third course. So now, as we all know, we have a characters like this. They are the children here: Pete, Carol, Tracy, Glenn, Wayne, and Don. And the teachers: Mr. Hunt, Miss Van, and Mr. Jones, and Mr. Brown, and Mr. Brown and Mr. Spoon, they are the aliens, as we all already knew about it. Now, in the previous class, we had the discussion until Mr. Brown, we must, if the break any part of the equipment, we will strain here on the earth, we can do no repairs here. Mr. Brown tells to Mr. Brown, do as what they are saying. Otherwise, if they break the equipment, because the fellow Pete was ready to hit and break the electrical equipment of the aliens. That's what she was conveying to the Mr. Brown as let him do what he was doing, right? Then Pete, you go and bring Mr. Hunt and others out. Mr. Brown, no. Yes? Who says that? Pete says to Mr. Brown, go and bring our teachers out. For that, Mr. Brown says, no. Right? Then, let's see. Pete taps the panel with the stick. Again, what he does, he was having a stick in his hand. He just tapped on the panel of that electrical equipment. So, and swings back to the real blow. Back for a real blow. Then, Mr. Brown, go and fetch them. Mr. Brown says to the Mr. Brown, go quickly, bring them out. Right? Then, Pete says that how do we open the back door and the door in the porch? Right? Who asked this? Pete asked to the Mistress Brown, how can we open the door of the porch as well as the which one? The back door. Tell me, right? For this, Mistress Brown says, yes, alright. It's that control down there on the left. Yes, there is a control button there in the left side. It's marked with the yellow light. Yes, that is marked with the yellow light. You can press it and open the porch door as well as the back door. Then Glenn says that, don't trust her, Pete. Glenn tells to the Pete, don't trust her. Then, Pete, I won't listen. If those doors don't open at once, Glenn, I start wrecking. Right? Glenn replies to Pete, yes, now you are saying not to trust this lady, no problem. Not to trust this Mistress Brown, no problem. What I do, if that yellow button doesn't work, definitely what I do, I start wrecking. W-R-E-C-K-I-N-G. Wrecking means what? Destroying. Right? Destroying or vanishing or breaking. Right? Next, Mistress Brown, I am telling the truth. Press the button, press it. Watch her, Glenn, and if this is the trick, use that chair. Right? Then, Glenn, don't you worry, mate. Yes, just Glenn says that, don't you worry, mate. Then, Pete presses the control and the door opens. Yes? Pete quickly, clicks on the yellow button. The door opens. Then Carol, it's alright, Pete, it's worked. Pete, it's alright. Now, both the doors are open. Mr. Hunt and Miss Van and Mr. Jones staggered. Stagger means unsteady. Right? Stagger. S-T-A-Z-Z-E-R. Right? Stagger means what? Unsteady. They were shaking. Unsteady. Right? Then dazedly into the room. They were not having a total consciousness, like that, because they were drugged. That's what they were. They were staggering and dazedly come out. Then Pete helped them, get them outside and well away from the house. Right? For Glenn, Pete says that you just take all the teachers, three teachers, and go out. Yes, for that, Wayne says that, what about you? Right? What about you? For that, Pete, don't worry, get going. The children help the adults and through the back door, leaving Pete and Glenn facing Mr. Brown and Mistress Brown. So what had happened? Except Glenn and Pete, everybody went away. Only these two fellows were there. For that, Wayne asked, what about you people? For that, Pete replies to her, no, we have a right plan. Don't worry about us. You just go out from here. Then, Glenn, what now, Pete? They will grab us and we run for it, right? So he says that now nobody is there, only we both alone are here. Definitely these two creatures will catch us. Then Pete, no, they won't. I got a plan. You go first. Okay. Now what he says? He tells to Glenn to move out from there, right? Then who leaves there? Only Pete leaves. Okay, Glenn. No, without you, how can I go, Mr. Brown? We underestimated these creatures. They were never so fierce before. Fierce. You know what is fierce? F-I-E-R-C-E. Fierce means what? Angry. Fierce. Yes. So Mr. Brown and Mr. Brown, they were having a conversation like. So we made a mistake. We thought that these fellows are not so, we took them in a normal way. They are children, right? Misunderstood, right? Then for that now they became angry on us only. Then Mr. Brown, they were all drugged before. Yes? If we haven't underestimated them, we could have drugged everybody before only, right? Pete, go through that, the door behind you and close it. Yes? Then, and if we refuse, Mr. Brown. For Mr. Brown, who says that? Pete says that, go through that and close the behind door which is there of you, right? Then Mr. Brown, and if we refuse, if I do not listen to your word or what you are giving to me, what happens? For that he says, Pete, you will be very sorry. You will be very sorry means what? I will hit to the equipment, it will blast. Then he taps the panel again with a stick. Yes, Mr. Brown, do as he says quickly. We have no choice. Then Mr. Brown says that, dear Mr. Brown, we don't have any other option. So go and do what he was saying. Then the two aliens go out and close the door behind them. Pete, run for it, and Glenn now. Glenn, right. So they close the door. Then what happens? These two fellows, Glenn and Pete, escapes from there. What happens? They will escape from there. Then what happens? Glenn and Pete dash for the back door and disappear through it. They just dash to that and they jumps out. Scene, moorland. A little later, moorland is a uncultivated place. Moorland. Moorland. Uncultivated. Uncultivated land we call moorland. Now the scene starts in the moorland. They all have jumped from that. Now the whole party is sitting on the grass. It is neither raining nor foggy. The sun is out. Now how is the scene? Everybody they sat on the grass. Everybody means what? These six fellows and these three fellows. Totally 9 fellows were sitting on the grass, and it was not raining. Rain is got over now. It was not raining and it was not foggy also, right? Now Mr. Jones, I cannot believe any of it. So what had happened to us? That scene, I cannot believe it, right? Then Carol, but you remember being drugged, miss, don't you? Carol just says to the miss, who is that? To Mr. Jones. Yes, you are drugged. Don't you remember that? She just asked. Okay. Then next, John, and all our anoraks, A-N-O-R-A-K-S. Anoraks means what? Anoraks means waterproof jackets. Waterproof jackets. So now John says that all our anoraks were left in that house spaceship thing. So whatever that waterproof jackets we were having, we all left them in the house or a spaceship of this aliens only. Glenn. And the house isn't there anymore. Now that house is not there only. Right? Peach just vanished in a soundless flash. Vanished in a soundless flash. It means, you might have seen that in the first page it is there. And also we have red light. Right? You can see some lights here. Lights. That's what they have given here. Light. What? Just vanished in a soundless flash without making any sound. Just it went back. Right? Then Miss Swan. I know, but it's mad. It is incredible. Right? So whatever thing happened, that is incredible. Incredible means what? Not possible to believe. Right? Not possible to believe. Like that situation we all have faced. Right? Then, Mr. Hunt, we have to report it. Mr. Hunt says that we have to report this to everyone. Then, Miss Swan, don't be silly. How can we? And it will sound utter nonsense. Yes? How can we go and tell this to everyone? People won't listen to us and they won't trust us. It will be a nonsense thing. Then, Mr. Hunt, people disappear. Maybe they were collected as we were. Right? How we were collected by them, like that, other people may have collected them. Okay? Then, surely we have got to tell the story, believable or not, as a warning. So now Mr. Hunt says that, whether the people believe it or not, we have to tell to the people as a warning. No, we had a situation like this. We faced lot of problems over there. Like that, we can just tell to them as a warning. Okay? Then, when says that, a student, when it will sound crazy. It will sound crazy means the people will laugh on us. They will think like we are mad. Right? Then, Tracy, I don't want people to think I am potty. Tracy says that I am potty. P-O-T-T-Y. What is potty? Crazy. Crazy or foolish. Yes, I don't want people to think about me as a foolish or a crazy, mad fellow. Okay. Then, Mistress Jones, I agree. Say nothing. Jones says that I agree. Okay. We will not say this to anybody else. At last, Mr. Hunt says the dialogue. What is that? I don't know. Swear everybody to, secrecy. Yes, I know we will have this as a secrecy. Then, anyway, I am cold. Let's get on down on the village. Take it over as we go. The party moves off argument. Yes, like that. No, he says that. Now I am getting cold. We'll go to the next village and we'll continue our party. Right? I hope you have clearly understood this prose, right? And all the dialogues were really nice. It's really wonderful, the fascinating or a fanciful lesson what we have learned. Okay? Thank you for watching this video, students. Definitely it will help you to gain some marks in your exam. Thank you.